This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and I said when the irises were blooming, I'd come out and show them to you again. And I also want to snap a couple pictures of them. I think I'm going to do some watercolor. Now the light it's in the morning and they're against the house, so the light is sort of subdued. But let's look at a couple of them close up. This one I think is done blooming. He's starting to fold up. This one is getting ready to bloom. This one's done. This one's a pretty one. So when I am finished here, I might snap a couple of pictures, maybe of them as a group. Come this way, over this way, so that I can do some watercolors of them. This one is pretty. And if you look on the inside of them, isn't that cool? I love the stripes on these. And then let's open this up a little and look inside. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And then this one's got the more of a white leaf there. Very pretty leaf. And this one over here is pretty too. So I just wanted to show you, we got our pipes going on over there, our gauge. Just wanted to show you the irises that are blooming. Now, all right, let's go over this way. You'll see a little bit more sun. I mowed the lawn and it's ready to mow again. It's ready to mow again. It's like dandelions pop up. Now, the sun is really in my eyes. Let's get this way. Look at the peonies are going to bloom. They're just waiting to pop out. My brother said around Memorial Day they pop out. And here, my Elysium there. The Elysiums are very pretty. I did some weeding in there, but I'm going to have to do some more. But these are all Elysium bulbs that have popped out. When they're done, I'm going to plant some zinnia in there, if I can. The weeds really like to take over in here. And the garden is, well, the garden's coming along. We just planted, and I believe some of my poppies are going to come up in here. I'm not sure. They're not all weeds. I've got little weeds, but I've got some flowers popping up. I planted this all in wildflower here garden, and it's gonna have my shadow. See, I've got some flowers coming up in there. And my beets I'm gonna have to thin out. Let me go around the corner to stay in the shade. We planted okra down this row. Where's my hand? Down this row here. We planted some okra all the way down. Don't know if it's going to come up, but we're going to find out. Let me step over. My beets are getting tall. I'm going to have to thin them out. I'm going to get out here. I'm going to take all these cups off of the ones that are coming up so that they can find their way. Well, there we go. I'm zoomed in. But these are ready to thin out right in here. I need to thin those out. And there's not much to show you till anything comes up. I've got some marigolds planted in here. Here's one that's right there that's coming up. But I'm going to have to get out here and weed because I haven't been weeding that whole row because I want to know what's marigold. And boy, look at everything that's popping up in here. Wow. I'm just going to let it pop up wherever it pops up. Here's our old bench. Let me zoom out again now, if I can. There's our bench. It's very Very pretty garden. It's kind of a quiet morning. See, in the morning, now it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. In the morning, our garden gets a lot of shade. In the afternoon, it gets a lot of sun. Let's go over this way. I also have some... I haven't done much to show you since the last time because, except for the things that are popping up. There are flowers popping up in here. I'm real happy. That's just some weeds I pulled, but there's some flowers popping up in here. So we're going to get flowers in there. And then over there are my marigolds. And this iris here is about ready to bloom. Right here, he's about ready to bloom. And these are about ready to bloom. So, and we have some of my gladiola bulbs are starting to pop up in there. I'm going to have to get in there and weed between them. The weeds make sure they pop up. So yeah, I'm real happy with how these irises are doing. I'm going to shut this off. Oh, I'll show you my tomato plant. I'm going to shut it off, and then I'm going to take a couple pictures of those irises so I can do some watercolors. We're going to have to cut this down. These like to grow right by the door, and that's just a wood piece. My cherry tomato plant, he's doing good. He's not blooming yet, and I'm going to take one of these buckets and I'm going to paint it. I'm going to spray paint it. Today would be a good day, but I want to go shopping. Today would be a good day to mow too. So let me show you the buckets. Buckets of water, and then I'm going to turn it off and I'll see you later.